I'm getting my first cup of coffee for the morning. It's 9:40 Saturday. This is Memorial Day weekend. So I'm off on a trip and I'll take you with me. Interesting graffiti there. They even have a restroom here. Here is the turn to Wilson Creek Trailhead. Okay, I am entering the area, well, my destination actually. I had planned on coming here, so this is Wilson Creek Trailheads, and I brought my grandchildren here a couple of times, and you can bring your horses up here and horseback ride. I think you can bring your ATVs here too. I don't remember. I don't have one, so I don't know, and I don't have a horse either. But it's very fascinating here. I've climbed up there on the that mountain there, where all those rocks are. My grandchildren and I took a climb up there. I mean, the rocks up here and the formations are absolutely amazing. That mountain right there, my grandchildren, two of my grandchildren, little boys at the time, they're grown now, we've walked up there. It's very fascinating. There's bathrooms here. Very, very fascinating area. You ever want to go climbing up a mountain? I mean, that is really actually kind of fun. There's me being old, I was out of breath. But that's the way it is. The boys did just fine, of course. They were little at the time, but they're teenagers now. But it gets more fascinating as we drive along. One time I came up here, well, there's been a couple of times that there were several, and I mean millions actually, of crickets. Look like grasshoppers, crickets, all over the road. I mean, you drove over them. You didn't want to, but I was driving over them and got out of the car and they were just everywhere. Now, I'm not one that's afraid of crickets or grasshoppers. I don't know what those were, but I'm not afraid of them. And when I was a little girl, I would hold them in my hand. And I would hold caterpillars in my hand. And, it just didn't bother me. Little potato bugs, and it's a very bumpy road because there are a lot of rocks on the road here. There's a little pull off here and you can go hike a trail over that way. Well, I just might do that. So interesting. See people camp out here. It's been some years since I've been here. I don't remember what year it was the last time I had ventured this way. Sure hope I don't run into anybody coming the opposite way. Because it's not very wide. Lovely area, isn't it?
Yeah, what?
It's a lovely area.
Oh, yeah, I was pointing at the rattlesnake.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, be careful. Well, the man back there said that there was a rattlesnake. I didn't even see it. Well, I guess I won't be hiking too much, if at all. Well, this is the time of year when they start coming out. You've got to really be careful during the summer, which is almost here. Anyway, there's lots of hiking up here, and it's just a very fascinating place, actually. Let's see. I think I am going to turn around right about here. I think. I don't care to go over that area. This is another road, it looks like, but kind of, I'm going to just turn around. I'm not going to chance it with my car. But it gives you an idea that there's a lot of area up here for hiking. People bring their horses. I haven't seen any ATVs during all the times I've been up here, but that's not to say that there isn't any allowed, because actually I don't know. Heading back, we'll take our time. Hope there's nobody coming. Can't see over this hill. Now I'm using my little Sanyo, that the pistol grip. It's an old camera. I don't even think they make them anymore, but I've had one for several years, and they work great if you know how to make your own dash cam holder, your dash holder. Excuse me. A holder for your camera on your dashboard. There. Anyway, which I do. I'm using a sponge inside of an old GPS holder, and it works perfect. I don't need anything else. I carry lots of extra batteries. I don't mind changing them out. They last quite a while, and I'm fine with it. You can still find the batteries online for them, and I just love my pistol grip. But my other camera, it's a Sony DSC HX 400V, and that's the camera I have stuck with for many years now. I love it, and it's easy to use, and that's the camera that I use to take my video clips mostly, and photos, especially photos. The spot where I usually stop and get out. So I'm going to back up. I'm going to park right here and get out. Yep, this is the spot. And I'll be back. I'm going to take my other camera with me and take some photos and video. I'll give you a swoop of what the area looks like. Now I took pictures of this here, these rock formations, so see, they don't hurt you. They just tickle. Oh, they just tickle. No. You just don't go any further than that. If you lose your footing, you go right down the hill.
Why you take a dump on me? I'm a nice guy.
He didn't do it on purpose. Luther, no, this is as far as we go. We lose our footing, we could go tumbling right down there. In the fall, when it's a lot cooler, we might come back. You know, you'll be in school by then, but we'll come up on a weekend day and I did get out. I remembered what the fella with his little boy that were on their bicycles told me about seeing a rattlesnake. So I've decided not to venture any further than maybe about 2 yards in front of my car. And that was about the extent of where I was going, because I don't want to take a chance of running into a rattlesnake. So you just never know. Area, and there's another snake. I just ran over a snake. I was going to do a little hiking, but I'm not now. Snakes are out and about. It's too bad. I really wanted to do that hike. Maybe another time towards the fall, when I guess that's when they start hibernating, just before winter. What do I know? I'm not real versed on those things. All I know is that rattlesnakes are dangerous. I don't want to get bit by one, especially out here. Very rocky here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the trip so far. And it really is an interesting place. If you're ever in this part of the state, or if you even live in the state and you've never been here, you might want to check it out someday. Wilson Creek Trailheads. Not too far from the Oregon border. Let's see, there's another camper here. There are actually several of them. You just didn't get it on the camera, but there's a lot of people that come here. These are huge boulders. for a little bit. There's a truck coming. There's got to be a place where I can just pull over here and let them pass by. Let me roll my window up. Dust. Here comes another truck. Last one was did have an ATV on it, so there is ATVers up here as well. This one looks like it's got bicycles on the back though, so I'm just gonna pull over here and let them pass. First time I came up here, I was in awe of all those rocks and boulders, the formations, and just total awe of it. I still am, but not as much. I'm gonna be honest, not as much. Those were the days when I was doing a lot of exploring, just going everywhere, and I would take a grandchild with me sometimes, you know, those who wanted to go. May not be the prettiest area, but to quote Henry David Thoreau, it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And I find beauty in just about everything. So anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this little jaunt here to Wilson Creek Trailheads. Boy, I sure would have loved to have hiked though, but after seeing those two snakes, and you know, we're still in spring. Summer's a month away now, so anyway, okay, I'm gonna turn this off.